Hello, today we are doing an oil change and an air filter change on my 2006 Yamaha R6S. First thing we're going to start with is the air filter change. We got 2 bolts right up here and 2 bolts back here, and so I'll cut to after we do that. First 2 start here. I got 2 back here. And for the R6S, there's no actual like extra trim that you need to remove. On the regular R6 of this year, I believe there's 1 trim piece that you have to remove to get to the airbox. But after these bolts and you pull out the seat, you should just be able to lift up lightly on your gas tank, and it should just kind of lift up. Just like this. Just make sure you don't have anything scraping. Then underneath here, it looks like you have 6 Phillips head. We're gonna get that off and your airbox will be right here. So if you have something, you can prop it up underneath here so that you don't have to have someone hold it. Or if you have an extra hand like Max here, he's gonna help me hold that up while I unscrew this.
I saw it.
Okay.
Ew. Wow.
Okay, so the standard R6 has a different looking filter. I made the mistake of buying that one first, but this is for the R6S. It looks a little different. It's a foam filter, and this thing is just chewed up. Look, it's even coming apart as I pick it up here.
Just by like the slightest grab, or
Just disintegrating.
yeah.
And then for the replacement part, I went with K&N. I went with K&N before. It's the same oil filter that I bought as well. It helps with, there's a bolt on the end of the K&N oil filter. It'll help with taking it out and doing your regular maintenance and stuff like that. So for the K&N, we're actually going to cut along this dotted line. We found the instructions. We're going to cut along this dotted line. Oh, cut along here, so that this portion is no longer there, and then it just basically seats there, and we're gonna take that out. So we're just reviewing the instructions again. We took out these O-rings. This thing was set inside just like this. With this, you're gonna pull both out in order to fit the K&N in. And this will just fit into the grooves that this piece was in already.
You might need to do some finagling, but I think that looks right.
In my opinion. We're just gonna put the screws back on. Your oil filter, if you come over here, it's actually gonna be right here. That's what we're going for. And then the drain plug should be underneath this. Looks like we already got some stuff that's loose, which is cool. We'll make sure to pick up some parts. We'll loosen this, try to bring it down a little bit, see if there's anything else that we need to take off before we do our filter. This right here is going to actually be your oil. And we got an 11/16 wrench. We're just going to slowly get underneath a little bit.
Come on, strong arm. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
the attempt to not getting on the fairing actually didn't work at all, and we actually coated everything in oil, so don't make the same mistake, please. And then we're doing this without a kickstand, which isn't very advisable. But if you do not have access to a kickstand, what you're gonna do is just lean the bike up after I wet my hand on this towel, so that you're draining all of the oil out.
That wasn't on there too bad.
But now it's in there. We'll get this all wiped down, and we'll see you when we put the oil back in. The K&N filter that we got does have the nut on the back, and it is pre-greased, so we don't have to hit it with any oil before we put it on. So I'm actually just going to put that oil on, make sure this is all clean here once it's all drained out, and then we'll see it when we put the oil back in. Alrighty, so this is the day after we did the oil change. I'm just kind of reviewing the footage and making sure I have everything. And I forgot quite a bit, I guess. I did lose a video. So anyways, this is where we're gonna fill up our oil. We put in 2.75 quarts of that 10W40. We replaced that amount because we also did the filter. And then on the 2006 Yamaha R6S, we have a dipstick here. It's located right here. You just twist it, you pull it out, check your oil level. If you're on a kickstand, make sure you pull it off the kickstand. Lean the bike up, otherwise the oil is gonna sit wrong and you get an inaccurate reading. So yeah, that's pretty much it. After that, you know, let it warm up. Once you put your oil in, check your oil, fill up if you need to, and that should be it. Any more questions, anything like that, just leave a comment below, and we'll see you in the next one.